The vast majority of Americans are overweight or obese, but this phenomenon does not just affect all communities equally. In fact, according to the Department of Health and Human Services, obesity is more common in African Americans and Latinos, and that means a higher risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other serious conditions. A nonprofit organization known as 100 Black Men is doing its part to reverse this trend. President and Chair Albert Dotson Jr. joins us as part of our My Health series. 100 Black Men is a member of the Healthy Weight Commitment Foundation, headed by Gable, who is also with us this morning. Welcome back to the show, Lisa, and good morning to you, Albert.
Pleasure to be with you.
Pleasure to have you. And I do want to start with you on this because I know that 100 Black Men is working to help both children and adults make healthier eating habits, to choose healthier foods, just to live a healthier lifestyle overall. Tell me what you're doing.
You know, among our educational programs, we have one that we're very proud of called our Youth Movement. Began in San Francisco, is now spread throughout the country, and is now being launched in Paris, France at the Josephine Baker Elementary School. The primary focus there is to assess the nutritional understanding that each young person has and their ability to live a healthy lifestyle. We provide them with educational opportunities to really expand their knowledge of what is available to them to change the way they live, the way they eat, and have a healthier diet.
Why create these programs? Is there something unique about African Americans when it comes to making healthy choices in both, exercise, food, lifestyle?
The answer is yes. And unfortunately, some of the statistics you mentioned earlier in your opening suggest that we are disproportionately affected by the lack of access to healthier foods, the inability to get out and exercise more frequently, the access to education about the food and diet and the impact that has on our lifestyle. So we as the 100 recognize we've got to provide the education and we've got to provide the opportunity for young people as well as adults to get out and exercise and to move forward with their life.
Now, Lisa, I know you and I, we've talked a lot about a balanced diet and living a healthy lifestyle. And an issue in terms of having access to fresh fruit and vegetables is really vital for some communities. How do we go about solving this problem?
Well, the good news is through the First Lady's initiative and through programs like 100 Black Men, people are really starting to understand this issue that we call food deserts. And in fact, some of our companies have been very involved with a program called Food Trust, which is in Philadelphia and provides grocery store credits as well as available food in the area. It's been so successful that it is now transitioning and will be in Atlanta and Minneapolis, Chicago, and a number of other cities. So the good news is that people are coming together, and the important thing is for businesses to come together with government and figure out how to make sure that access is there.
And I know you also have some educational initiatives for a lot of inner city schools. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We do. We have a prototype program in Kansas City, Missouri that's with PE for Life and the American Dietetic Association Foundation. And what's interesting there is that you have the PE teacher working closely with the registered dietitian, teaching children directly the relationship between the food they eat and the energy that they expend. We've now taken those learnings and are actually moving them forward nationwide through multiple programs.
And it must be working now, because I was reading here that more than 100,000 young people participate in your programs every year. And so what sorts of results are you seeing?
We're seeing increased graduation rates in the schools that we're involved in, the young people that participate in our programs, increased self-esteem. We're watching young people matriculate into college and come back into their communities. We're creating the cycle of caring, the cycle of giving. The young people really understand the importance of being part of a healthy community. And as the 100 mentors across a lifetime, we're making sure that everyone that we touch can achieve their own goals.
Isn't it interesting how a healthy diet, how balanced nutrition can lead to all these other things in terms of enhancing your life?
Absolutely correct.
Wonderful. Well, it was great having you on the show. Some really good information. Lisa, always good to see you.
Great, thank
and now
you.
Great to see you this morning.
Likewise.
And to learn more about 100 Black Men's health and wellness programs, simply visit 100blackmen.org. And for tips on talking to your kids about energy balance and overall fitness, head on over to energybalance101.com.